Let's start off with the build quality and Hello guys, Valor Reviews here. Now in this video, I'll be comparing the Redmi Note 10 with the Samsung Galaxy A32. I'll be comparing the build quality, the external features, display, performance, cameras, and battery life of both smartphones to see which smartphone is better. The Redmi Note 10 costs 98,500 Naira or $201 for the 6GB RAM, 128GB internal storage version, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 costs 113,500 Naira or $231 for the same configuration. The price difference between these two smartphones is 15,000 Naira or $30, so keep that in mind as we go along with this comparison. Now for the build quality, both smartphones have a plastic rear and plastic frame. I wouldn't be too confident dropping both smartphones face down without a screen protector, but the Samsung Galaxy A32 has the higher chance of surviving as the display is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 5, while the Redmi Note 10 display is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. As for water resistance, the Redmi Note 10 is an IP53 dust and splash resistant smartphone. It can be submerged in water and the phone will be fine. As for the Samsung Galaxy A32, it isn't water resistant, and the last time I put it in water, I was lucky I got away with it. It isn't like the Redmi Note 10 is a perfect device. I saw a video where the Redmi Note 10 failed the bend test. I'm not brave or rich enough to try that out, but let's be objective. Which action is more likely to happen? Your smartphone falling inside water or you bending your smartphone like this? So guys, for the build quality, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comment section below. For the external features, at the bottom, both smartphones come with a 3.5mm audio jack, a mic, USB Type-C port, and a speaker. The Redmi Note 10 has a second speaker located at the top over here, and sound also comes out from the earpiece area, so we have sound hitting you from the left, from the right, and from the front. For gaming or watching a video on the Redmi Note 10, it can get really immersive and captivating. The Samsung Galaxy A32 on the other hand has one speaker. It is kinda loud, but not as loud as the Redmi Note 10, and you can easily block the speaker when you're playing a game, making the game less enjoyable. Both smartphones have a dual nano SIM card tray and a memory card slot. At the top, both smartphones have a secondary microphone. The Redmi Note 10 has an IR blaster and of course the second speaker, which I've talked about. Both smartphones have volume buttons and a power button on the right side. The power button on the Redmi Note 10 doubles as the fingerprint scanner. Samsung uses a different approach. It has an optical fingerprint scanner located on the display, and for speed and accuracy, the side-mounted fingerprint scanner on the Redmi Note 10 is faster and more accurate. The real question is, do you want a stylish fingerprint scanner or do you want one that is fast and accurate? The face unlock feature on the Redmi Note 10 is faster than the Samsung Galaxy A32, so for the external features, it's a clear victory for the Redmi Note 10. Moving to the display, the Redmi Note 10 comes with a 6.43-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 comes with a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels. Now for the display, what separates these two smartphones are the brightness and the refresh rate. The Redmi Note 10 has a bright display. It goes as bright as 1100 nits as claimed by Xiaomi. Looking at both displays, it's definitely brighter than the Samsung Galaxy A32. Where the Samsung Galaxy A32 strikes back is with its 90Hz refresh rate. Unfortunately, the Redmi Note 10 is stuck at 60Hz. The display on both smartphones look identical. Both displays look impressive, colorful, and vibrant, and that's because both displays are made by Samsung. So guys, for the display quality, they are about the same, but because the Samsung Galaxy A32 has a higher refresh rate, a 90Hz refresh rate, it wins the display department. Now moving to the processors, the Redmi Note 10 comes with a Snapdragon 678 chipset. It's an 11nm processor, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 comes with the Mediatek Helio G80 processor, a 12nm processor. Which processor is better? Well, Antutu Benchmark thinks that the Redmi Note 10 performs better than the Samsung Galaxy A32. Same with Geekbench 5, we have higher numbers on the Redmi Note 10, same with GFX Bench, same with PC Max, and and same with Performance Test Mobile. All 5 performance benchmark applications say the Redmi Note 10 is faster. Redmi fans, don't celebrate yet. Sometimes benchmark results don't really tell the full story. What about real life usage? Well, scrolling on the Samsung Galaxy A32 when it works is very smooth. The 90Hz refresh rate is definitely better than the 60Hz refresh rate. And when it comes to gaming in general, the Redmi Note 10 is poor at it. For Call of Duty, the Samsung Galaxy A32 ran the game at medium graphics and high frame rate, while the Redmi Note 10 ran it at high graphics and maximum frame rate. The Redmi Note 10 did get hot, really hot, and it was hanging, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 ran the game well. For Genshin Impact, the Redmi Note 10 struggled to play the game even at the lowest graphics settings. Genshin Impact brought the Redmi Note 10 down to its knees. I mean, I've never seen something like this before. On the Samsung Galaxy A32, it played Genshin Impact on the lowest graphics settings and the gameplay was fluid. For Real Racing 3 and Asphalt 9, both smartphones ran the game well. So guys, if you're really into gaming, it doesn't look like the Redmi Note 10 is the device for you. Maybe a software update will fix these issues, but for now, it has issues when it comes to gaming. So guys, for performance, from the benchmark results, the Redmi Note 10 is the winner, but when it comes to playing games, the Samsung Galaxy A32 played them better. Now moving to the camera section, for the front cameras, the Redmi Note 10 comes with a 13 megapixel front-facing camera, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 comes with a 20 megapixel front-facing camera. To make things interesting, I won't label the pictures. I want you guys to pick the side that has the better picture. Now for this picture, which one do you prefer, the left side or the right side? How about this picture, which one is better, the left or the right side? Pictures on the right are from the Samsung Galaxy A32 and pictures on the left were taken using the Redmi Note 10. I'm sure you guys are shocked by the result. To my eyes, the Redmi Note 10 takes better front-facing pictures. What about video? Looking at both smartphones, the Redmi Note 10 is handling dynamic range better than the Samsung A32. Yeah? But let me know which one you prefer in the comment section below. It's the same thing for me. The Redmi Note 10 video has better dynamic range and better colors, plus they look real. Now moving to the rear cameras, the Redmi Note 10 comes with a 48 megapixel camera, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 comes with a 64 megapixel main camera. Looking at the pictures captured by both main cameras, the Redmi Note 10 captures real-to-life pictures, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 is inventing colors. I mean, the sky wasn't this blue. The sky looked exactly like how it is on the Redmi Note 10. Both smartphones come with an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera, and again, the Samsung Galaxy A32 tends to increase the saturation, but I prefer the pictures captured by the Redmi Note 10 as it looks natural and real. Night mode on both smartphones look uninspiring. Pictures taken using the macro camera on both smartphones is very poor, but for portrait shots, the Redmi Note 10 wins it for me. Pictures just looks better on the Redmi Note 10. So guys, for the camera department, hands down, the Redmi Note 10 wins, which is very surprising. Okay, now we'll switch to the rear camera of both smartphones. The Redmi Note 10 Pro can shoot in 4K 30 frames per second, while the highest resolution on the Samsung Galaxy A32 is 1080p 30 frames per second. So which one looks better? So let me know which one you prefer in the comment section below. Now in 4K 30 frames per second on the Redmi Note 10, there's no image stabilization. But right now let me switch to 1080p on the Redmi Note 10 where it has image stabilization or video stabilization. Okay, so right now I switched to 1080p 30 frames per second on the Redmi Note 10. The Samsung Galaxy A32 is shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second. So at 1080p 30 frames per second on the Redmi Note 10, it has image stabilization. So I'm going to run right now. What do you guys think about the 1080p footage coming out from both smartphones? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, in terms of battery capacity, both smartphones come with a 5000 mAh battery, but when it comes to charging time, it's a different story. The Redmi Note 10 comes with a 33 watts fast charger and the device supports 33 watts charging, while the Samsung Galaxy A32 comes with a 15 watts fast charger, and even if you use a faster charger, it's not going to make any difference. For the charging time, it took the Samsung Galaxy A32 2 hours 17 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%, while it took the Redmi Note 10 1 hour 26 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. Now, looking at the price, the build quality, the external features, the performance, camera and battery life of both smartphones, the smartphone I will pick is definitely the Redmi Note 10. It doesn't mean the Samsung Galaxy A32 is a bad device, no. It just means that the Redmi Note 10 is cheaper, it has a good display that is identical to the Samsung Galaxy A32, it has good performance even though it's terrible when it comes to playing games like Genshin Impact and Call of Duty, it has better cameras and faster battery charge time. And on that note, the Redmi Note 10 is the winner of this comparison. If you're thinking of getting the Samsung Galaxy A32, save yourself the hassle and buy the Samsung Galaxy A52 instead. I made a video comparing these two smartphones, you can check it out after watching this video. So guys, thank you for watching. We've come to the end of this comparison video. Valor signing out.